What's up, Final fans? It's the Warrior of Hype, and I got another video for you right here. Square Enix recently released their financial results briefing session on the 3-month period that ended on June 30th. So, this is as up-to-date as it gets. In the HD game section, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth still shows as releasing in early 2024. Let's take a look at that right there. Early 2024. Net sales are up and on the rise due to the success of Final Fantasy XVI. Operating income and net income are down year over year. Now, granted, this doesn't give much time for 16 to really shine, as it was released on the 22nd of June, and this report was done just a few days later. So I expect that Final Fantasy XVI will continue to be a lucrative source for Square Enix moving forward for the rest of the year, and really just bring those numbers back up. But the reason why I bring this whole thing to light right now is that I had always thought of Rebirth kind of straddling the line between this fiscal year or the beginning of the next fiscal year. Now, with Final Fantasy XIV's long-awaited expansion Dawn Trail coming in summer of 2024, as well as the expected PC release of Final Fantasy XVI, which I will go ahead and say I think will also be kind of around the summer, like this time next year. And then also you factor in those rumored games like Final Fantasy IX Remake that could be possibly coming in 2024. What I'm trying to say is that it seems like next fiscal year is going to be stacked. I mean, Final Fantasy XIV is one of the biggest money makers for Square Enix, and since there wasn't a expansion this year, that's why they're kind of seeing those dips in sales. But like I said, they're on the rise. Final Fantasy XVI is bringing that back there. It kind of makes me think, though, that they're going to want to end this fiscal year with a freaking bang. With Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Now, just to clarify, Square Enix's fiscal year ends March 31st every year. So I'm looking at the calendar right now. Let's bring that up. I'm looking at the calendar, and man, it is just impossible to overlook the glowing 7 on a Thursday, just 1 week into March. Now, Final Fantasy XVI launched on a Thursday as well. It's just too good not to be March 7th, 2024. Now, that is my prediction, and I'm going to back up that prediction. Because, to back that prediction up, Final Fantasy VII Remake had its E3 trailer in 2019 with a release date of March 3rd, 2020, followed by a Tokyo Game Show 2019 trailer, then a trailer at 2019's Game Awards. The date of March 3rd, 2020 remained throughout that year of marketing. Of course, we all know this date was changed to April 2020, almost just it was like a month or so before the release date in March. But this time around, Square Enix was a little more cautious, opting to tag the latest trailer with early 2024. I suspect Rebirth will follow suit with a TGS trailer next month, and I look forward to that Game Awards trailer in December. I think Tokyo Game Show will give us the official release date of Rebirth, and you're like, wait a second, what? Are we going to get that next month in September? I say yes, and the reason being is, well, let's just take a look at Square Enix's latest Final Fantasy XVI and how their approach to marketing worked for that game, and I think it worked amazing. It worked fantastically. So I think they're going to kind of keep that, trend rolling. It worked out well for 16. Now, Final Fantasy XVI had its trailer back in December of 2022 that announced its release date about 6 months out from the date of June 22nd, 2023. Now, if Tokyo Game Show is in September and that's when they're going to show the release date for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, well, That's about 6 months out from March 2024. So it just aligns so well. One would say maybe it parallels. Yeah, alright, the reason why I say that is because I am working on another video. I know it's taking me so long to get that video out. This is my quick video for you. But I am going to be drawing parallels. That is the key word of that video, parallels, as I predict the 18 chapters of Rebirth. And in doing so, I'm going to tell you where I think the game will end. And I think I kind of have a really convincing argument for that. Maybe not an argument, but just a convincing video. Anyways, it seems to me that next month is going to be extremely hype for Final Fantasy VII fans like us. Whew. So if you want to share that hype, well, do it with me, the Warrior of Hype. Subscribe to Final Fan TV and equip the bell of timely notifications to be notified when that video and more Rebirth hype content is uploaded. Shout out to our FFTV icon, Badly Brave, and to everyone who supports us on Ko-fi and Patreon. I cannot thank you enough for your support. I hope you enjoyed the bloopers this month, or last month, and the Find the Flame lightsaber duel. And thank you for your support in watching this video this far, all the way to the end. Thank you so much. Give it a like if you liked it, and because that helps boost the video and all that other good stuff. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Bye bye then.